Do you have anxiety?
Yes.
How do you feel about it?
It's alright at some points. It depends.
I think we have making it to like let people know that when you have anxiety, you don't really know who to go. You just get kind of confused or like you don't know who to talk about it, or maybe you just feel like oh no, it's so nice to talk about it. But you really have to talk about it. The moment you talk about it to someone, you just get open and it just changes everything, and you feel the difference how you were feeling before and how you feel now.
I think anxiety is a natural feeling. I think everyone gets it to certain levels. Obviously, some people have it more than others.
I feel nervous, like if I should do it or not. It makes me like, did I take the right decision or not before
I don't know that many people. I used to have a friend who I wouldn't call it anxiety, but he'd kind of refuse to do particular things.
I do get anxiety sometimes. If there is a big presentation, I'm talking to everyone, all the whole school, I get nervous and I get over that, and that's something that I work with.
Well, I'd say that if you have anxiety, I don't know from experience, but this is just what I assume. If you have anxiety, then I guess that you just find it really hard to talk to people, or to kind of get your feelings across without what's the word? I don't know. I guess it just makes it really difficult to communicate.
So I know that some people really struggle with anxiety, and it's really important that we're open and honest about it. When I was at school, people didn't talk about anxiety. People were maybe like unsure whether it's okay to talk about, and I think the more that we do talk about it and the more we do open up, the more that will help each other.
it's like depression.
People who have anxiety might find it like hard to deal with it.
Do you have anxiety?
Yes, I do.
How do you feel about anxiety?
I think anxiety is normal, it's part of life, so we just need to learn to deal with it.
I am lucky enough to not suffer with anxiety, no.
I feel like it's a big issue for many young people because it just makes them worry a bit too much about everything.
As social, I feel like don't know how boys treat girls in the same way still. Like for example, if they say, oh, the girls can't do football, the girls can't do like that.
News, like the knife crime that's going on.
If you look at these days, people's perceptions of what's right and wrong, what's good and bad is depending on what others think of them. So this could be social media, Instagram, what people think that they need to look particular way, they need to behave particular way, need to get particular results to be fitted in the society, and because of these false expectations, I feel like a lot of people get anxiety.
It does cause anxiety when they talk about races. Like in some posts, they're being racist to you, but you can't really do about it.
So I guess that some people find that like little things like they always have to check their social media or that sort of stuff, that I guess could cause anxiety.
Social media is actually the biggest answer to anxiety because like obviously everyone's on social media nowadays, so like all the negative comments, negative pictures and everything that affects everyone who's on it. Plus it's reachable to everyone. When someone posts a picture and they get negative comments, obviously it like affects them mentally and physically as well because they feel bad about themselves.
Big time, yes, like I mentioned earlier, because people have a particular expectation of what success is. So that could be like the way you dress, the people you hang out with, particular types of people are considered cool, so you want to do these particular actions to fit in. That could even be gangs, that could even be a fashion group where people are trying to fit in and doing things that you wouldn't normally do to fit into that group. And because you come up with these false expectations and you try to change yourself, do something that you're not comfortable with, that makes you feel anxious.
Definitely, because like, oh my god, I ain't getting enough likes, oh my god, nobody saw my post, oh my god.
Well, I'm not sure what they have done. I definitely feel like they could do more. So the government at the moment, it probably has healthcare plans, but I'm not sure if they're that, like, I know there are not ways of treating it, but ways of kind of making it better for people. So I feel like there should be more like plans to kind of identify it. So like, you know how they have see it, say it, sort it on the DLR? If they had something like that for mental illness or other things like anxiety, that would definitely help.
So far, I don't know if people have done that much, but it needs to be done because like some people are keeping it to themselves. Half the time you don't even know who has anxiety and who doesn't.
I don't really think they've done much for it. Like, I mean, they've gone counselling maybe, and yeah, but like, I don't think there's much about like that people have done about anxiety.
Like, obviously, they're trying their best, but like, it's not helping enough.
I don't really know, but personally what I try to do is I try to talk to people. I always feel like that helps. Get people's feedback, try to come up with different ways of dealing with it. When you share with other people, you feel like the problem's lightened. Like now they're sharing your problem as well, and collectively you're working together towards a common goal.
I don't think they have. I think they just have awareness for it, but not actual treatment.
The purpose for this video, I think, is to like actually tell people that anxiety is not an issue that, you know, it does require lots of help and it does require lots of government help, and we need to help people, but it cannot be taken so lightly. You cannot just say, oh, we're gonna put other people that help you. You need actual help emotionally. So many people, you don't know, they may put a smiley face in front of you, but they may be actually like dying inside because they don't know what to do. And actually to gather people around sometimes and ask them, are you okay? Is everything okay? And like talk about it with somebody that you actually can trust. One person does it, I believe that this is gonna become like a daily routine for schools, and especially like if schools do that, like it can help our country so much, and like it can help the people so much. We can work better, we can study better, and we can sleep better. And anxiety, like sometimes it ruins